The Galaxy S24 might finally be getting the update it should have had already. And honestly, the timing is kind of surprising. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. Right now, Samsung Galaxy S26 devices are already running a stable version of One UI 8.5. Even the Samsung Galaxy S25 lineup has gone through multiple beta updates. But if you're using a Samsung Galaxy S24, you've basically been stuck waiting until now. A new leak suggests that One UI 8.5 is finally making its way to the Galaxy S24 series, and not just in theory, but as an actual beta build spotted on Samsung's internal test servers. And that matters more than it sounds. Because when you buy a flagship phone, especially one like the Galaxy S24, you're not just paying for hardware, you're paying for long-term software support, new features, and that feeling that your device won't be outdated in a year. So when newer phones start pulling ahead in software, even if your hardware is still perfectly capable, it creates a gap that users definitely notice. According to well-known tipster Tarun Vats, multiple One UI 8.5 beta build versions for the Galaxy S24 lineup have now been discovered. These builds appearing on Samsung's test servers is usually a strong sign that a public beta release isn't far off. So what's actually happening here? Samsung seems to be following its usual rollout strategy: newest devices first, then gradually working backward. That's why the Galaxy S26 launched with a stable version, while the Galaxy S25 is still going through beta iterations. The Galaxy S24, despite still being a premium flagship, ends up sitting in that awkward middle ground, not new enough to be first in line, but definitely not old enough to feel ignored. But here's where it gets interesting. There are also signs that the Fan Edition models, specifically the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE and even the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, could be getting One UI 8.5 as well. That's based on additional build versions found in the same internal systems. If that turns out to be true, it means Samsung isn't just updating its main flagship line, it's extending the experience to more affordable versions too. And that's actually a big deal, because Fan Edition devices are often where users expect compromises. Seeing them included in early software testing suggests Samsung is trying to unify the experience across its lineup. Now, we don't have a full official feature list for One UI 8.5 yet, but based on previous updates, this version is expected to focus on refinement rather than massive changes. Think smoother animations, better optimization, improved AI features, and possibly some subtle UI tweaks that make everyday use feel faster and more polished. And honestly, that might be exactly what the Galaxy S24 needs. Because the hardware is still strong, the performance is still competitive. What's been missing is that sense of freshness, the feeling that your phone is evolving alongside newer models. But there's still one question that this whole situation raises. How long is too long to wait? Samsung has clearly improved its software support, longer update commitments, faster security patches, and more consistent rollouts. But when a flagship like the Galaxy S24 lags behind by this much, it starts to feel like priority is shifting more towards pushing new devices rather than maintaining older ones. And that's where user perception changes. If you're someone who upgrades every year, this probably doesn't matter much. But if you hold on to your phone for 2 or 3 years, which most people do, then software timing becomes just as important as specs. Because no one wants to feel like their premium device is already a step behind. At the same time, there's a more practical side to this. Slower rollouts can mean more stable updates. By the time One UI 8.5 reaches the Galaxy S24, a lot of bugs will already be ironed out from earlier beta testing on newer devices. So while the wait is frustrating, the end result might actually be more polished. Still, it's a balancing act. Too fast and you risk instability. Too slow and you lose user trust. Right now, Samsung seems to be leaning towards caution, but the pressure is definitely building. The good news is that this leak suggests the wait is almost over. If the beta builds are already in testing, it's only a matter of time before Galaxy S24 users finally get access to One UI 8.5. And when that happens, it won't just be another update, it'll feel like the Galaxy S24 is finally catching up to where it was supposed to be all along. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.